Okay, so check it out. I'm on Ross Christian. I'm here to do another little review. Alright, this time, I build them teardrop trailers, right? If you've seen in my channel, it's called Ross Christian, Ross the 719, and the little Ross the teardrop. That's the name of my trailer. Actually, it's the second one, it's the 2.0, but anyhow, let's get back to what the review is about. Okay, so I don't know if you guys have seen the little motion detector lights that you put on the side of your house. They're plastic. They usually have like a pre-installed battery in it, a little kind of cheap solar panel on there. I have used these on 2 different trailers that I built, and they're great. Don't get me wrong, they are great. They last about a year and a half though, but here in Colorado, the elements are kind of rough and the sun beats them up. So on the very top of them, they have a little solar cell. They always seem to peel. Eventually water gets in and the buttons don't work as good, and I just replace them because they're really pretty inexpensive. But anyhow, I went on the TikTok shop because they were advertising these ones where this top piece is metal, and I thought, well, hey, I've never really shopped on here, but Black Friday looks like it's supposed to be a good deal. They're sold by a company called Yescom USA, Yescom USA. I paid for these. It was a good price. They were $15 regular, but with some kind of discount I barely paid over $11 a piece for them, and they sent 2 of them. The box showed up a little bit beat up, but here in Colorado right now the weather's pretty bad, so very likely at the postal service. So I did open this side to make sure that nothing looked like it was broken, but from what I can tell, it looks pretty good. There's an instruction booklet, as you can see. Yescom, Yescom USA. It says it's based out of California. So anyhow, they're wrapped in bubble wrap. And they look just like the picture on TikTok, just like the picture on the box. My main reason for wanting to buy these was that since the sun tears them up quite a bit, the top of this is all aluminum, and it's a pretty thin grade aluminum, I would say. Also, if you look, maybe when the light kind of reflects, can you see that? It's got like an epoxy filling over the top of the solar cell, and it looks as though it's pretty thick. It may even be like over 1/8 of an inch thick from the way that it looks, which I'm guessing that would probably give a lot more protection than the little thin. They almost look like they're stuck on solar panels that come on the other ones. But anyhow, yep. So the main idea was that this is a little bit more water resilient, waterproof, and the sun isn't going to beat on any of the plastic parts because they're going to be shaded on the bottom. So it is a little different configuration on the bottom than most of them. It has the motion sensor here and an on and off switch, which actually comes with a little small tool like this. You put the tool inside there, push the button, and activates the on switch. When it's on, it's on a low. When it's just on all the time, when it senses motion, the light turns to bright, just like the other little lights would have a switch on them. But I'm hoping that since this stuff is more in the shaded area and not direct rain or direct sunlight, maybe it'll last longer than a year. Maybe it'll last longer than 2 years. But I gotta figure out how I'm gonna mount them, if I want to put them in the same place as the other ones or not. But it seemed like a pretty good deal. Yescom USA says it's supposed to last about 12 hours on a full charge. If it lasts as long as the other ones I have, that's plenty good, because They go on when it gets dark and the sun comes up and they're off. Well, there we go. Yescom solar light. We'll see how they go on my teardrop. The curves might just match. What do you say? Check it out. All right, blessings and respect. I am back. Check it out. Okay, so I told you about the lights. I figured, why are we going to do a review if we ain't going to show them either installed or working, right? So this is the light. This is what I used to use. You can see how they get really beat up from the sun. It's yellowed and it's like peeling out. Water leaks in, and yeah, anyway, they're great little lights, but they don't last very long. So I'm hoping, since this is metal, it's a little flimsy. It's the only thing, a little bit. We'll see how it works. But all the plastic parts are on the bottom, so they're shaded. Right now, we're gonna leave it up here so that the solar cell can catch some sun and charge up. Later on this evening, I'll come back and we'll see how they work. Check it out. All right, one more little modification. I did add a little bumper here. See what I put? You can see it's a little rubber bumper. And I put a piece of double stick tape on the back just to make it a little more sturdy. If it was on the side of your house, I'm sure it'd be fine, and it probably wouldn't, but this is gonna shake a lot when you're driving down the road. Or, you don't want a branch or something to fall down on it, like if you're in the mountains. And that's quite a bit sturdier because it's up against there. So, looks like that'll work. Come back in a bit and see how they work once they're charged up. All right, so check it out. We are back. So, moment of truth. The light has charged all day. So we will try it in a little pin. There's a pin that goes right in here. Comes with this little tool. And these are the Yescom USA solar panel lights. Let's see, where's this at? And there we go. So the switch is just a little button you push. And this is what we're looking at. That's a pretty fair amount of light. And then it goes on dim when there's not any motion. So when it picks up motion, there it is, brightens up. Does the same thing my other lights did. Just make sure the one on the other side works also. There we are. Where's the little button at? It's on one side here. Side is and there we go. That's all it is. It's just a little button you push up inside there. Huh? There we go. So it's the Yescom USA solar lights, as seen on Amazon and on TikTok shop right now. I think, like I said, I only paid like $11, so check it out. It's a good deal.